Hey everybody, I know it's not quite week 3, but I'm posting this video a little bit before Monday because I hope you find it useful as you take the gender unit, which actually closes on Monday. So I'm kind of hoping that posting this video early will be of help to you, and it's going to review some information about the exam, which many of you have probably been curious about. So enjoy this kind of like surprise video for Com 322 this week. All right, so you took the exam and hopefully it felt pretty good to you. As you know, there was a study guide. You know that I reuse a lot of the questions from the quiz, at least, you know, that style of asking and a lot of the content. So hopefully it felt pretty comfortable to you. The average was about a 77. I did add 4 points to everyone's score, so you probably noticed that. It's a pretty typical distribution, a couple at the top, a couple at the bottom, and a lot of you in between. It's also really on par with kind of the first average. Actually, it's a little bit higher than my summer 1 students. So I don't know if that makes you feel better. I have posted some full credit test answers on Blackboard, so you can see some of your peers who got full credit for those short answers and essay. In general, people did better on the short answer and the essay than they did on the multiple choice, but I think that'll probably average out for the final exam because there is more points coming from short answer and essay questions on that final exam. Also wanted to let you know that the study guide for the final exam is up already. So as you do this gender unit over the next couple of weeks, you can just start filling out the study guide. The end of the semester in these summer sessions gets super crazy because you'll have an exam, you'll have content, you'll also have, you know, your infographic due. So it's better to just kind of work on that study guide as you go. And one final reminder that's going to be really helpful to you guys, you now get 15 minutes on the quizzes. You did on the last one as well, but I just wanted to remind you in case that slipped your mind since you haven't taken a quiz in a while. All right, I am pumped because this week we are doing gender and sexuality, and we are going to take a look at the different ways men and women are portrayed. And certainly I don't think that everybody is a man or a woman. I know there are lots of people in between and outside that gender dyad, but for the content for this particular class, we talk mostly about men and women, though we do talk about sexuality more broadly. We also kind of talk about this new trend that's been happening where feminism and kind of this girl power attitude has been used to sell stuff. And so I'm really excited to kind of get your feedback and get your thoughts on that because I think it's definitely something that's really prevalent right now. And we're also going to talk about LGBT characters and how they've changed or not. I don't know if you think they've changed. And we're going to start our conversation with Ellen. And many of you maybe know that Ellen was a sitcom star before she was a talk show host. And so we're taking you back to the early 2000s to kind of take a look at what happened when Ellen came out and to see if we've made any progress or not, since then. If you haven't paid attention to that chart that I think I posted during module 2 or unit 2 about how to do an academic reading, you're definitely going to want to go back to that chart because some of the reading this week is kind of dense, but I know you can do it. Also, please note that there are 2 quizzes associated with a gender unit, and those close on Monday at 11:50 p.m. So you have the weekend to kind of read and think, you even have tomorrow, but you got to take those quizzes by Monday. Also, don't forget the discussion board associated with this gender unit, and you really want to start thinking about your problem solver project, which is due on Friday the 13th. So don't let it slide too much. My office hours are on Wednesday morning on Skype, and I haven't really had any visitors yet, but I just wanted to remind you in case it helped. All right, that's all I got for you. I'm looking forward to seeing your responses and your quiz answers for this gender unit. I will talk with you soon.